the silent neighbor. For centuries, humanity has stared at the moon, our bright silent companion hanging in the night sky. It controls our tides, influences our moods, and lights up our darkest nights. But the more we learned about it, the stranger it became. The moon's orbit is too perfect. Its rotation synchronizes exactly with Earth, showing us only one face ever. And when astronauts first landed there, their seismic tests revealed something shocking. The moon rang like a bell. NASA's own data showed that when a lunar module crashed on the surface, the moon vibrated for almost an hour, as if it were hollow inside. The mystery of our natural satellite was just beginning to unfold. The moon that shouldn't be there. According to current models, the moon was born from a colossal collision. A Mars-sized planet named Theia striking young Earth billions of years ago. But that theory has problems. The moon's composition doesn't match what the impact should have produced. Its rocks contain isotopes identical to Earth's crust, suggesting it didn't come from elsewhere, it came from Earth itself. Even more bizarre, ancient cultures describe a time before the moon existed. Tribal myths from Africa and South America tell of an age when the nights were pitch black, when two brothers brought the moon into the sky. Could the moon have been placed there long after Earth formed? The orbit that defies physics. Every planet's moon wobbles, drifts, and changes its spin, except ours. The moon's orbit is a perfect circle, its spin locked to always face Earth. Statistically, this is almost impossible. Scientists say the odds are astronomically small. Even stranger, the moon's size and distance allow it to perfectly cover the sun during eclipses. No other known moon does that. A perfect fit, a perfect orbit, a perfect coincidence, or perfect design. The ringing moon. When Apollo 12 deliberately crashed part of its spacecraft on the lunar surface, the seismometers recorded something no one expected. A deep, resonating echo that lasted for nearly an hour. One scientist compared it to a gong made of hollow metal. When Apollo 13's booster hit the moon, it rang again for over 3 hours. NASA engineers couldn't explain it. Was it geological structure, metal layers, or was the moon not entirely natural? Conspiracy theorists called it the hollow moon. NASA called it an anomaly. But the data was real and never repeated. Strange lights and lunar activity. For hundreds of years, astronomers have seen flashes, glows, and moving lights on the moon's surface, long before satellites existed. These transient lunar phenomena are documented by observatories worldwide. Even Apollo astronauts reported lights and shadows near craters that seemed to move intelligently. Some craters, like Aristarchus, glow periodically with blue or green light. NASA said it was gas leaks, but no one has ever confirmed that. If the moon is truly lifeless, why does it keep shining back at us with signs of life? The lost images of Apollo. During the Apollo missions, hundreds of photos were taken on the moon, but not all of them were released. Whistleblowers claimed some images were classified and removed from public archives. Several astronauts later hinted that they had seen structures or objects in the distance. Apollo 11's Buzz Aldrin once said, a bright object followed their spacecraft on the way to the moon. NASA labeled it debris. Some of the missing photos allegedly showed rectangular shadows and geometric patterns on the lunar surface. Too perfect to be natural. The mystery of the far side. We never see the moon's far side from Earth. It was first photographed only in 1959 by the Soviet probe Luna 3. What it revealed shocked scientists. Towering mountains, massive craters, and an entirely different terrain. Unlike the near side, the far side has no Maria plains, and its crust is twice as thick. Why such imbalance? And why does one side always hide from us? Some researchers speculate that the far side acts like a shield, protecting Earth from cosmic radiation. Others whisper about ancient structures, radio anomalies, even alien bases hidden in the shadows. The Soviet connection. In the 1970s, Soviet scientists released data suggesting the moon's density was too low for a solid body. They proposed a radical idea. The moon might be a hollow shell of titanium and metal, possibly created by an unknown intelligence. The publication vanished soon after, officially dismissed as pseudoscience. But many engineers privately admitted the data didn't make sense otherwise. Even NASA's own geologists confirm Unusually high titanium content in lunar samples. Something that doesn't naturally occur in such concentration. The sounds beneath the surface. In 2019, NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter detected deep echoes and magnetic pulses coming from beneath the moon's crust, not from meteor impacts, but from within. One theory suggests vast underground caverns. Another, ancient tunnels carved long ago. Radio operators have even intercepted strange frequencies emanating from the far side. Is the moon still active, or still inhabited? The myths before science. Ancient civilizations saw the moon as divine, a watcher, a timekeeper, a god. Sumerians called it manna, the eye of heaven. Aztecs said it was forged by gods from light and stone. African tribes tell of a time when the moon arrived. Perhaps they weren't speaking metaphorically, but describing a real event they witnessed. Was the moon placed here intentionally to stabilize Earth's orbit and allow life to thrive? If so, by whom?